That's still freaking awesome.
Yep, that's good.
I don't get.
It's early showtime, folks. We're gonna try the 7 o'clock slot tonight. I think it's a good thing for the East Coast anyway. I hear it. I'm just kind of dating myself. If anybody's watching Matlock at 7, man, I'm sorry.
That'd probably be my mother-in-law.
Murder, She Wrote, whatever them.
They can watch it again tomorrow. It'll be the same thing replaying.
Yeah, there you go. I let Liz and Chris know because they usually say they can't make it because they got to go to bed. So, so I said, well, we're a little earlier tonight, so you can tune in.
So being early for them.
There you go. Let me go back. Cruise drones, you get the Koopy prize, man. No money involved, but you get the prize for being first. Hello, Miss Trish.
I thought he got a free stay at your place there, Rick.
There you go. Oh man. Go Mr. Eddie, Trisha. Let's see who I think is jumping around. There comes Danny. Yeah, you say you're gonna be here, Danny. You're here. Nicole, how you doing, Miss Nicole? Let's see. Alex Jones, how you doing? Okay. And the usual suspects. Well, we're starting off a good crowd so far. So I guess everybody got the memo. We're up to 20 now, so we're doing good, doing real good.
Everybody had the notifications on.
Well, Danny, you give me too much material to work with, Danny. Take a look at this. That thing does not want to get up there.
You gotta take us.
Yeah.
On the screen.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
You got to take us off, and then you can see.
Okay, I can do that. I'd hate doing that. Or got y'all in place.
That's fine.
Now, Danny.
There you go.
Oh man. That didn't work out as well as I wanted to. Law Jones, how you doing? Texas, what are you doing? Everybody asks me that question, including my wife. What are you
Seems
doing?
like a pattern.
Yeah, start them. I tell you what. Man, there's been some interesting news lately. Did you hear about Carnival Magic?
Oh yeah.
Now the guy
Another
that
lawsuit. This guy wants $5 million because his feet got burnt
he ain't gonna get
walking
shit.
across the pool deck.
If it took him 20 steps to figure out that it was hot,
Yeah.
And he's the only one on the pool deck that got burnt like that. And he's from Florida. It ain't like he don't understand that sun shining on surfaces is gonna get hot.
Yeah.
And apparently it took him a year to do the
Scott.
stuff.
Yeah, it was a year.
I mean, I'm speechless. I'm speechless to this. I mean, and he expects to get $5 million for it. So he said, well, somebody else burnt his feet so bad they got the legs cut off.
I don't think so.
That's what he said.
He did not go down the medical.
And Don said he didn't go down to medical either. If his feet were burnt that bad, he would have gone to medical.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Cove Action, how you doing?
Yeah,
But you know,
I've been on the pool deck and stepped out, and it was hot, and I knew to step back in the shade or step back in the water where I was until I could see a shady spot to get around or caught somebody bring me my shoes. I
Yep.
mean,
Ridiculous.
and
it's
I ain't
ridiculous.
sharp
Like
enough
Don said,
to go
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, you move quicker. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
if it's that hot, you won't be standing around there. Well, is this hot or not?
If it takes him that long to figure that out, yeah, there's something going on there.
There's
And I don't
something
care how
going on
drunk
there.
he was. No, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. Hey, Anthony, how you doing, buddy? Blue Demon Slayer, yay! How you doing, man? We hadn't talked in a while.
Yeah, that's right. Cherish being from Florida, he knows that the sun
Dude.
shining on stuff gets hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think?
You know, if he's from Canada or something like that, I could kind of, give him a little leeway, but, or
Right.
even northern Michigan or something like
Yeah.
that. But you are from Florida. You kind of know what happens when sun shines.
That's right.
right.
Even northern Florida, they can figure that out pretty quick.
Here we go. So this guy expects the crew to monitor people's feet for
Come on,
sunscreen
man.
and the application too. I tell you, man, these
He
entitled
said-
people.
His lawyer said that they knew it was hot and they didn't do anything to cool it down or put shade over it or anything like that.
Right.
How many folks you think would have got upset if they'd have put a tarp over top of it and blocked the sun?
Yep.
What are you going to do? That's called a solarium if you put a tarp, if you put a roof over it.
Yeah.
Right.
Mr. Bill.
Hey, Zach, how you doing, buddy? Not the Ron.
No, Ron took the night off.
Not wanting to move. There we go. Hello, Elder Statesman. Who you could be talking? You talking about Chris?
You got to be talking about me. Absolutely talking about me.
Give him some change, huh? Yeah, that's what you want, some change. Lots of change.
That's what I told Natalie. That's what I told my wife. They're gonna give him probably 20 grand, a free cruise, and go away.
That's
Well, if you're
right.
suing a cruise line, I don't think you're going to be cruising on that cruise line anymore.
Oh hell no!
No.
Well, Mr. Bill.
The
Mr.
cruise from a
Bill's
year
here.
ago will be free because they'll refund him that cruise and tell him have fun with whoever else he goes on.
And it won't be another Carnival Cruise Company either.
Well,
True.
yeah.
Well, I don't get my feet burnt hanging around the bar, so I don't know what to expect.
I don't walk around barefoot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wear my boaters all the time. I don't ever leave the cabin barefooted.
No.
Well, it said he got out of the pool and was walking back to his chair. So, but
That's
still,
what he
he
said.
could have his flip flops or Crocs or something to
Right.
unless he stayed in the pool about all day, it was hot when he went to the pool.
Yep.
Yep.
Evening, Will G. How you doing, buddy?
I mean, I'm not a doctor. Well, yeah, I guess I am, but I know that when you put water on the deck, that kind of magnifies the heat too.
Yeah.
And like Kovacic says, man, it just anywhere, any pool. Then I've had 4 pools. You just don't spend a lot of time walking on that hot decking, man. I even had cool decking that it got hot. So I don't know what to tell the guy, man.
Yeah, all it is somebody told him he was telling somebody about it. I said, man, you ought to sue him. You can get some money out of that.
Oh, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Well, like I said the other night, you can't fix stupid.
Yep. Yep.
Well, you can, but it hurts.
Yep. Don't ask him back. That's for sure.
Well, I don't know. When I was young, I got the stupid beat out of me by my dad.
That's right. Oh.
And do we really need signs? I hear what you're saying, Ellie, but do we really need?
Well, they're the kind of people that need to say you can't use the toaster while you're in the bathtub.
Right.
Because I'm always up for some toast while I'm taking my bath.
Yeah, right. Yes, Trisha, he didn't cross the pool deck to get in the pool in the first place. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just lawsuit heaven lately. These old attorneys, man, they've been grabbing left and right. Speaking of attorneys or need of attorneys, Lure, what the heck? They say sailing of. They didn't cancel sailing. They just canceled the cruisers because the ship got chartered by an entity. Someone chartered the whole ship, and so they kicked all the other cruises booked on it out. Oh my God!
Wow.
So
Messed up.
Royal Caribbean's going to have to, man.
Yeah, that was Allure of the Seas, wasn't it? You're talking about?
Allure, yes.
That was during March of 27, wasn't it?
Yes. 27. I mean, it's not too. It's like a couple of next year, so rebook, but still. I mean, a lot of cruises. The sail, she's been amped, and everybody wants to experience sailing on the Lure. Lure's a good ship to do that.
Yep. I mean, even
yes,
if
yes.
they do it, I mean, that's an Oasis class ship, so that's a good 5,000-6,000 people that they're going to try to put on there. I mean, all the power to them.
That's what I heard. Atlantis bought it out, and I think it's going to be like a gay or some kind of theme cruise, something like that. That's what I heard. So
you would think they'd plan those things a little bit further in the future than because it's less than a year out.
Yeah, I agree. They should get They should. They should not just get a refund. They ought to get at least a 50% cruise credit. That's what I think, because it's that's not cool.
Yeah, because when that story first came out, one of my coworkers up here is on Allure during our spring break, which is I want to say like the 21st of March next year.
Right.
So at first I was a little concerned, but I think it's like the first or second week of March. So.
Right. Yeah, they. I think they're going to take care of them, but still, it's not the only time this has happened. It's happened at Carnival several times. Royal Caribbean, I think, has done it a couple times, except to the size of Oasis class. That's kind of a big ship for that to happen. But I've seen it happen on a Voyager class, or even something even smaller than that. But shoot,
Right.
But
And the thing is, it probably wasn't, nearly being sold out, but I'm sure it was probably at least, 60, 70%,
Yep.
Being a spring break cruise. Cause I mean, even, at least in March, cause I mean, a lot of the colleges are, start spring break, first, second of March. So,
yeah,
Nelly, don't be doing that to Miss Haley. Come on.
it either had to be not sold out, and Atlantis booked every room, or either they were just paying more per room than what they were looking for.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure Royal's going. Money talks. I tell you, that's exactly what happened there, man. Money talks.
Well, and they got to make right. They got to be careful in any of the cruise lines doing something like this, and make sure they're making enough money, because as unstable as everybody is with us being loyal to a certain cruise line right now, that's one thing that they can say, well, I'm done with them. I'm going over here to MSC, Virgin, Carnival, whoever it is.
There's competition out there, buddy. I tell you.
yep. Especially, if that's the first cruise that you were booking,
Yep.
they're not loyal to nothing right now. And
Right.
If you were, you could take like MSC or which they don't have a problem looking out the ships. But if somebody was a fairly new or having a little problem booking out ships,
Yep.
they could reach out to say, all right, everybody that was on that cruise that they got canceled, we're going to give you a 25% off, for the same timeline. And
Exactly.
pulling people in, and then those folks are going to love them. They saved their vacation. They already had scheduled off, plus giving them a discount.
MSC's already offering a reciprocal loyalty status. I mean, the MSC will go after that kind of stuff,
Oh yeah, that's what I say.
Miss
You gotta be
Cheryl
careful
here.
with stuff like
Hi,
that.
Miss Cheryl.
Hey, sure.
I'm surprised they didn't offer them an alternative sailing for that same week or
Right.
something similar, and then, give them some OB onboard credit or something like that to, make it
That's
right.
what I heard,
Like,
Nelly. It wasn't that good a package. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think it was that good of a package either, from what I've heard on that.
No.
Either. I can't remember
No.
exactly what was offered, but yeah.
Hey, Miss Lori, how you doing tonight? Glad you showed up.
Hey, Captain
Everybody's
Laura.
finding us early, guys. I'm happy about that. We got the word out. And I want to give credit where credit's due. Mr. Eddie brought that up early this morning, saying that, hey, 7 o'clock's open. Why don't you move it up? I said, I'd love to. I just didn't want to step on anybody's toes. And said, well, they're not on tonight. That's okay. So we moved it up.
Yep. Now, if I remember correctly, I think the package that they offered, they didn't really offer a
Right.
package. They said you can move the cruise, and if you have a non-refundable deposit, if you move the cruise, you're going to get a ding on your deposit, so you're going to
Right.
lose money there. Or you can cancel the cruise and get all of your deposit back. So, I mean, where's the incentive there
All right.
besides just canceling the cruise and getting all your money back?
That didn't make any sense there. Yeah.
It didn't. It didn't at all.
That just tells you what they think of them.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
at least when my cruise in Christmas 2027 got moved, I got a pretty sweet deal out of that going to an Icon class ship from Liberty.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I wanted to experience Liberty, but I wanted to do Icon too.
Yeah.
And an Icon for the same price as Liberty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Right. Well,
Now you probably would have been
Yeah.
happy if that had been in reverse. You were booked on Icon and they give you Liberty.
right.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't want to go downward, but I wasn't too unhappy about going up, especially keeping the same cabin level.
Oh
the
yeah.
same price.
They shipyard, whenever they come in to the shipyard now, the Royal Caribbean ships, they're doing that livery now on the side like they did to the Wonder, no, I mean not Wonder, World Ships. They not the World Ships. Godgummit. Utopia. I'm trying to spit out Utopia's name and a few others. They put the name on the side, icon, star.
Right.
Now they've done Liberty like that way, Harmony, Odyssey. They're putting them on the sides now like that. All the ships come out of the shipyard. Looking pretty
Really?
sharp.
I saw Harmony do that. I didn't realize they do Liberty that way too.
Yeah, Liberty came out too. Yeah, I've seen the picture of Liberties already. Yeah, that's pretty
Anthony,
cool. I like it.
I hadn't canceled any of my cruises personally. I have had to cancel some customer cruises before.
Right.
Well, we didn't
Well,
get,
you know,
we didn't, we have canceled cruises. And also back when the pandemic happened, Norwegian canceled two of our cruises because they were moving the ships someplace else.
Right.
So of course we still got credit for all that. And then eventually the third cruise, we have to cancel it because that's when Alice got her job here in Georgia and she wasn't gonna be able to take the week off. So
right.
we end up just getting all that credit. And then we went on the Bloggers cruise, a very nicely lower price because we used all that credit that we had. And then not too long ago, we had the Fantasia to go with Jeremy Sherrill to Italy, but we canceled that one. We booked a December cruise with MSC, and then the Star Princess Pop showed up, and I asked Alice let's do both, and she says no, it's either one or the other. And I wanted to go with the Star Princess because there's going to be another group cruise there that I want to be around. And then about a week later, she says to me, "How about if I cancel the MSC cruise in December and we go on the Star Princess?" I said, "No problem with me." And MSC refunded completely the whole deposit and everything. So
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it hasn't been that bad. Now with Celebration, the Unhinged, I put a deposit down that if we cancel, I'm screwed. I'm losing that deposit.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So
Well,
yeah.
see, with my Liberty
Yeah.
Liberty deal, I originally had a back-to-back. We were doing Christmas and New Year's on Liberty, and when they moved those dates, they gave me a Christmas date that I couldn't use, so I ended up having to cancel that Christmas one, and the New Year's one started a little bit earlier, but of course it's New Year's, so I'll still be on break during that time. So, we just jumped on the New Year's one, so that this will be the first time in several years that we haven't been cruising on Christmas. But the way it's set up is the cruise leaves on the 26th, so we're going to have to travel either on Christmas Day or we might travel maybe Christmas Eve or even a couple days before because we get out of school,
Right.
I think, 23rd. So we'll probably either leave that night on the 23rd or just leave on the 24th.
Yeah.
And what's going to be out of?
And that's out of Galveston.
I think you should take a few days before and go down and enjoy the better weather.
Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to go spend my Christmas with Rick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just pull up on Rick's lawn and put my tent up and just go stay there.
There you go.
Hey,
Just if anything,
Rick,
dig a
how you doing,
hole.
Rick?
Yeah, there you go.
Now, I want you to know, Chris, Mitch lives not too far from me.
Yeah, but I like picking on you, Rick. So
Yeah. Well,
Mitch
you don't have
Mitch has
a
a
way of keeping you out of the yard.
Kids at home, so
Yeah, he'll send his daughters out there and run you off. You got,
he's got a big dog too.
hey,
yeah.
Mitch is already telling you he'll take care of you for eating on Christmas. So
There you go.
I'm sure you can probably put something on the smoker for me.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's pretty appealing right there.
Yeah.
Hey, Nelly, I don't know why they didn't paint a lure on the side of their ship. That ship, I don't know. That was kind of. They spent a lot of money on that. I mean, that's what it is. They spent so much money.
Don't worry about it. They're making money.
Corner.
Yeah,
They're throwing their money everywhere, so who knows?
I think
Who
that
knows?
was.
Hey,
I think
Miss
that
Emma.
one went into dry dock a little bit too soon, and then they started thinking, "Hey, why don't we go ahead and change the paint scheme too?"
Yeah. Well, Miss M showed up, so I feel a little safer about about the trolls tonight. Her and
Miss M,
Danny are loaded for
DC,
bear.
Derry.
Hey, down south, Stitcher, how you doing tonight?
What's up?
Yeah, ain't that kind of weird? You're on the show so early tonight.
Something else I
see.
heard that's been going around is Fox News and somebody else put out, that deal that they had with Harmony about the stealing of the magnets. They really spun that story saying that Royal Caribbean was going to start banning door magnets. And that's furthest from the truth because, because somebody on one of my Facebook groups on the cruise that I'm going on here in Vision here in a couple weeks said, "Hey, I heard that Royal Caribbean's banning magnets." I'm like, "No, I don't think so." So I did a little research, went on the Royal Caribbean website, checked with PG Cruiser, checked on Royal Caribbean blog, and there was no mention of any stories, because something like that was going to happen. PG Cruiser or Matt from Royal Caribbean blog, somebody, one of those guys would have posted, "Hey, Royal Caribbean's banning magnets" or something like that. And I was like, "No, they're not banning magnets. They're just saying, hey, if you put a magnet up and something gets stolen, they're not responsible." That's that. And I don't know where
no. I've heard those stories before. No, they're not.
And
I still put them up, and the Royal Caribbean's fine with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Cruise Tubers, how you doing tonight?
So it was just
Caleb, how you doing?
One of those crazy things.
Yeah, people come up with some crazy stuff. They said, "Today I want to go after magnets." Oh man!
Yeah, I saw that too. It's kind of surprised that it's a regular news station. It ain't a vlogger or something like that. It's a actual news station doing it.
Right, and that and that's that and people believe that stuff.
Oh yeah. They saw it on TV or the internet. That's it. That's the way it is.
I appreciate that, Mitch. Really do.
Same here. Anybody's coming to the Atlanta airport, you got a place to stay here or leave your car.
Yeah.
Here.
Mitch lives close to the airport. Me, I live close to the island. He lives close to the airport.
Dude, you're the governor of Galveston. You got plenty of connections.
Yeah, Mitch, we'll be flying Southwest, so we'll be coming in on Hobie or Hobby, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Hobby. Nice airport.
The Cat Matt come in. I didn't see that. I saw somebody mention something cruise nuts. I didn't see him come in.
I don't know.
Najuma's here. How you doing?
Hola, Yuma.
Well, we got moles to whack.
Yeah, I guess the trolls were out earlier in one of the other lives I was at today too. So Nelly was playing Whack a Troll today.
Uh-oh. Well, hopefully Rick keeps everything in line the way it's supposed to be tonight.
Well, yeah, they'll cut. They want to go to some of them other jazzier, new age channels like what Scott has. So they want to go to the more show over there. So they jump over that channel before I'm through yet. That's when the trolls come in. I see where I rate. No jumping channel to channel. Okay.
Well, at least they were paying you with Monopoly money while they were doing it the other night.
Well, yeah. They actually, I did wind up a few dollars more in my account, so it wasn't a little bit better than Monopoly. I couldn't. That money stuck.
So they actually went through. I was surprised about that.
Yeah. Yeah. They checked the camera over a freaking magnet. Oh, gosh, dog! You got too much free time on your hand, Tricia.
Yeah, they're not gonna check the camera over that. But they did say that they will contact guest services to let them know if they see magnets. Because when I was on Allure of the Sea several years ago, the magnets would end up on a door, 10 doors down or something like
Right.
that. And that's just kids being kids,
Yeah.
and
Hi, Dwayne.
And I do a lot of magnets, and the only magnet that I've ever had stolen was my Carnival Cruise Addicts magnet, and that was off a Royal
Yep.
Caribbean ship.
Right. Yeah, Cam, Mitch, Hobby's not that far from where I live. Yep.
We didn't have any magnets get stolen, but we have ducks that are like lights that hang around the door, and a lot of times they'll take the ducks off of the light. They'll pull the ducks off of the light, like they're finding ducks. But last time we put a sign on the door: "Please do not take the ducks." And didn't nobody take them that time, but it was a longer cruise too. It was so that always has something to do with it.
Yeah, Trish, we saw your logos today. Yeah, they were good logos. I liked all four. I liked all four of them, Trish.
I like the one that she's got up there as a logo right now. That's the
Yeah,
one I
that's a
like
sharp
out of all
logo.
of them.
Eddie
Yep.
did a good job on that.
Oh, that one? Yeah, I like that one. Yeah. That's
Props
a good
to Eddie. Props to Eddie on that one.
Yeah, Eddie's about got it figured out now.
Let me clear. It's her logo. I just
You just
reshaped it.
put a little twist on it. Her logo. Yeah.
And yes,
You
but it's
just
her
put,
logo.
you just put a little Lugo sauce on it.
That's right. like Stroh's Nest. I redid it, but it's still the same logo. I know they giving me the credit, but no. I mean, I repurposed it, put a little bit
Yeah.
more of a shine to it. But they do look good though.
Oh yeah.
I agree,
Well,
Nelly.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I agree.
disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with you, Nelly. Yeah, a lot of people have those magnets forever, and it burns my tail feathers when one of my magnets goes missing. But it's just it is what it is. I mean, it's kind of like stuff I take to school. I never take anything to school that I don't expect to have stolen. Same thing with putting a magnet on a door. I'm not going to put it up on my door if I don't expect it to be stolen. Do I want it stolen? No, but can it happen? Yeah, I understand this.
I put up extra mags of the Texas Cruiser up all around my door and all that, along with the other magnets. I haven't anybody mess with magnets, but the Texas. I take it back. I think maybe two got picked up on that last. I think it was Jubilee. That last one we did was Jubilee. But I had some Texas Cruiser magnets up, and they picked them up.
Well,
I had about 8 or 9 of them. So
it's like Alice makes a magnet for every cruise that we go to. Has it got stolen? Not yet, but if it does, oh well.
right.
Yeah, I mean, you got like Chris said. I mean, anything you put out decorations on your doors that you put out there, you got to expect that it's gonna get messed with, get stolen, get broke,
Right.
whatever the case may be.
Definitely. So, I mean, if they take channels, Magna, or whatever, fine. You could always get another one.
Yeah,
and maybe
yeah.
the person like
Oh,
that, show it too. So yeah, let it happen.
Yeah, and
I
that's
got
what it
all
is.
mine from Amazon, so if I lose one, I can order another one from Amazon. So
And that's what I did is I just emailed Liz. I said, hey, Liz, you won't believe this, but I've had your magnet up and somebody stole it. She goes, hey, that's free advertisement for us. And, that's the thing.
Yep.
It was some of them royal people that were upset that somebody from Carnival was on the ship.
Well, I had all my Carnival or all my Royal Caribbean magnets up there too. So, but I had, I mean, it was Liz and Chris. I got to support the fam,
Oh yeah.
I don't put any pineapples up just to tempt other people to mess with that for a reason.
Well, I have to get put on my door. I don't know why.
Now, if I by myself, I wouldn't mind so much.
I don't know why I
Don's
get
with me-
on my door. So
Don's with me, so she'll be thumping me on the head. What did you just do? Somebody knocking on the door and say, I heard there's a party here. No.
that's great. That's when you go. You take off your head. You go. Come right in, puppy. And they take off.
Oh man. I said, Don, next door, somebody knocks on the door, it's for you.
Wow.
But Donna has a way of taking care of that. And it ain't gonna be fun for them.
Kicking, you know where.
Yeah.
For a set of balls.
So, Danny, I can see Rick throwing a party.
Oh, Danny! Wow! Holy moly!
Oh, Danny. Oh, Danny.
Oh,
Rick, you going on the unhinged?
Let's see.
We'll have to get some,
Rick's going to be the one passing out
I
all the
may come
magnets
in.
on the end. She's got all those pineapple magnets ready.
we'll have to get some other magnets made up so we can go put them on Rick's door one night. They just covered his door.
yep. There you go.
I mean, 'cause we ain't got to worry about it. That'd be the last Carnival cruise any of us are able to take anyway.
That will
Probably.
be the last carnival. Well, you get that right.
That's what I'm saying too. I said after this.
Donna will come
celebration-
over and sit in that chair next to me like she always does. She puts her hand together and says, we just had our last carnival cruise. That's it. Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Okay. She's over shaking her head.
Yep. I like what Law put up. You got to put that up there.
Yep.
Hey, Mona.
Yeah, I saw what Law put down. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I bought the tail feathers. May I come in?
Bruce,
I
Bruce
saw that a
Tuber
while
has,
ago.
Bruce Tuber has a question too.
Yeah.
About connection
Oh,
of
my God.
mics. Right.
Uh,
Go lower.
You can get a mic
Next to
splitter.
the last one, Rick.
Yep.
And one more.
the last
Next-
one, cruise tubers.
Next-
Yeah. There you go.
Connect two mics. Two mics. Same screen next slide. I don't know.
I think most of I could have turned on this other mic and it'll still work on my same receiver.
If it's Bluetooth, it should be able to connect. But if you have a hardwired mic, if it's a
Oh, yeah.
3.5 millimeter, you probably need to get a splitter for it, and you can plug it in.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, you
My
can get
Bluetooth, it works on both of them. Yeah,
if it's a
I could
hardwired.
put this on
3.5,
Donna, and she could talk, and it'd pick up everything.
Yeah, if it's a hardwired 3.5, you get a Y splitter for it and plug it into your
Yeah.
wherever you got your mic plugged into. If it's Bluetooth, you should be able to hook a second Bluetooth up. It
Oh,
should
definitely,
be able to
definitely.
multi-connect. Be my guess.
Well, I believe we might be talking about stuff like that tomorrow night on Into the Deep live tomorrow night, right, Sherman?
Yeah, we could. We'll have the tech guy there for sure.
Yep.
Ryan,
Well,
So DC, check back tomorrow, and I'm sure Ryan will give you an answer.
Yes.
oh,
Right.
definitely, definitely.
Even though what Chris is saying is
Yeah.
a good way to go.
Yeah, I would think like what Chris said. If you get a splitter and put in there so that both mics are going into the one output or one input on the computer,
One input receiver. Yeah,
then StreamYard is only picking up one input from that port, so it should theoretically work.
it just controls both at the same time.
Right. You won't be able to mute one and the other one.
Exactly.
They'll both be open or
Yeah.
both muted, whichever the case may be.
right.
Well, did y'all hear about the Juneau tram? They had that incident where it came on down the tram a little too. I don't know, something happened and it went too fast. And when it got down the bottom to the station part, it stopped real quick, and it was 5 employees on board. 2 of them went to the hospital with injuries. Well, they're fine and all that. They're out of the hospital and all, but they're still working on that. They're talking about they're trying to get the tram working during the summer season, but it's not working yet. And so a lot of people going to Juneau, and that's a star attraction there in Juneau, riding up that tram top of that mountain.
Oh yeah.
And so it's kind of disappointing a lot of people about that. But then again, I want them to fix the tram.
Safety first.
But something messed up with that. That's a steep tram right there.
That's a steep tram. That's what you call a pucker uptown when that thing starts going wacko.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I
nope.
wouldn't want to be on it and the brakes give out.
Oh heck no. This
That'd be a good
this
short,
old
though.
boy make us say, uh-oh. Uh-oh, no, I don't think so.
Oh, shish kebab.
Yeah, that'd be some good content for a short, but I'd have to change Randy's
Yeah.
shorts.
Yeah,
I hear you.
yeah. Because at first it was only supposed to be closed for a few weeks, but yeah, it's going to be closed a lot longer, I think. So
Yep.
yeah, that one's going to hurt a little bit. When
Yep.
if you're coming
Yep.
down there and we're not stopping, it's going to hurt. Kind of like a car accident waiting to happen. You know, you can see it coming, but you're like, it's going to hurt.
That's right.
Yep. That's what I heard, Dwayne. They're I don't know what the deal is, but they're taking a while to fix the problem, or the problem is taking a while to fix. That's probably what it is. Yeah. But
Well,
yeah,
Trish-
that season started. That season has started. The
Oh, yeah.
last cruise season.
Yep.
So, and by the way, my favorite time of year, hurricane season.
They're already talking about Hurricane Arthur might be forming or trying to form down there.
Hurricane season starts June 1st.
Yep. Well, they're saying that Hurricane Arthur might be trying to form a tropical storm right now.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
Trish,
Yeah.
if they ain't got to fix, you can just take the stairs and go up to the top.
We may go next May 27. I'm hoping that it gets repaired by then. They're saying they're going to try to get it repaired this summer so they can get people going up and down that mountain again.
Yeah, that's money loss. That's revenue.
Revenue, yes, sir. Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, that's right,
Well,
Law.
I'm sure.
Everybody just jump up right before you hit. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Bugs Bunny would do, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you jump up before it hits, and when it hits, then come back down, you won't end the crash.
Hey, Miss Ramona, how you doing?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think my cruise is going to Juneau when I'm on Star. So
No Arthur, huh?
Hurricane Arthur, that'd be the first one.
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, Tricia. Nothing we can do about it.
They'll go around.
I don't know,
Oh yeah.
Tricia, that's a good time of year to go, but I don't know that it's going to be fixed by then. Oh, 27? Oh, I read the
Yeah.
wrong year. Oh, yeah, that should be fixed by. I'm planning to go in May, right before you, on Voyager. I plan to go on Voyager. 9 day on Virgin, yes. I bet you are excited. That'd
Oh
be
yeah.
a good cruise.
9 day on any cruise line, I'd be excited.
I'm looking at doing a 9 day on Liberty out of Galveston. It's going to go to a real nice itinerary, Cayman, and I think it's Curacao, Jamaica, Cozumel, back to Galveston and all. So it's a nice little itinerary. I'm thinking about book. I did want to save the booking, but I let it expire. I'm going to come back to it. Not a bad rate for it. One thing we like, it helps us out on the Royal Caribbean cruises, is that we don't buy the drink packages for that one because we get the free the vouchers, 5 drinks a day vouchers. So we don't, and plus also we get a free specialty restaurant. Donna gets one, I get one. So okay, you weren't going to do the trim anyway. Well, that's a good thing, Nelly. I tell you, when I first mentioned it to Donna about doing Alaska, she said, "Why we want to do that? That's cold. That's furthest down the Caribbean." Well, after a few times she'd been down the Caribbean and the heat got to her once or twice, she come back to me and says, "Let's take a look at that Alaska now." I said, "Okay." So she's more interested in doing Alaska now. But
The next time we go, we're going to do September. We did May the first time we went, so we want to go in September to see the other end of the season.
right. Well, the only season that I try to avoid is the summer season.
Oh yeah,
Is spring, fall, winter. I'm okay with that. I'll jump on a ship in a flying second. Trish, girls trip. Oh yeah, they don't charge for those specialty restaurants now.
everything's included with the version,
Yep.
except for like they said, the alcohol drinks.
Trying to read what Nelly had to say. Oh yeah, Diamond Plus. Yeah, I have a tag that says I'm Diamond Plus on my luggage. That'd be a good time to go to Canada. Yeah, the Canada would be a fun one. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind doing a Canadian cruise. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd like to
Amazing.
go up, go out of, New York up that way and go north, Canada, and that way. We hadn't ever done
You
that.
set up Baltimore for that, don't you?
You
Something like
can.
that, or
For the one I'm doing is, well, I'm going out of Baltimore and I'm doing Bermuda, but the one I'm doing is Boston with Holland America, and we're just going up to St.
Boston. That's the
John's.
other one. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going up to St. John's, and then we're doing like New York and Norfolk are the other two stops. So we're doing an overnight in New York. So
Oh, that'd be cool.
we try to meet up with Travels with P&B when we're in New York. So
That would, something like New England. It just seems like it'll be a special cruise. It's different, totally
yeah.
different what we're experiencing in Caribbean, but still, it'd be neat to see those little coastal communities up through New England and Maine and all that.
yeah,
What time of the year are you doing that one, Chris?
I'm doing it in July, so it's not going to be any
Oh.
fall color change or anything. It's the 4th of July cruise, so we're going to see the fireworks from the Boston Harbor.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yep.
Yep.
There's something about St. John's has got the river that's got it's going backwards or something like that. The rocks, the tides are going backwards or something like that in one river. I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah.
But I've got a brewery tour booked for it, so imagine that, me going to a bar.
Huh.
That'd be cool.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you picked that over going to the river.
Yeah, that sounds like the start of a good joke. Hey, Bruce and Chris goes to a
Yeah.
bar in Canada, and
He thinks the river's flowing the wrong way.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, if you
No,
go by
Harmony
there
got
after
in.
the tour, it'll be going the right way then. So
Yeah.
Cruising Chris, CNS Travels, and Texas Cruiser all walk into a bar in Canada.
Oh, don't get Zach started on that. He'll come. Take my word for it.
He'll have a good joke for us before the end of the night.
yeah,
Oh, yes,
5
he-
minutes.
already working on it, ain't they?
Oh yeah, and it's an early night to that too.
Yep, he'll probably have a couple good jokes on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While Eddie's staying outside because he don't want to get divorced or beat.
Yeah. The
No, Allison's got an alarm on Eddie. If he gets too close to a bar, it goes off.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That's true.
Ma, come here.
Yeah.
Law says it's a brewery, Chris, not the bar. It's a brewery.
Well,
Sherman says that you have an alarm on me that when I get close to a bar, it goes off.
Yeah.
that's probably what she said. Cut it off.
Yeah.
She's smiling like,
I hear you.
You better not need an alarm to tell me no.
see?
He ordered poutine and got his face slapped.
Oh,
Listen,
Hey, Miss Alice, how you doing?
Eddie could do whatever he wants, just like I could do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I'm
But
married.
You have
And he
him.
knows-
You have him well trained, so he
He
now you
knows
let him
what
do.
he wants in life, and he chooses me. And he knows that if he ever does choose to drink,
He understands the
walk out that
consequences.
door.
He understands the consequences.
That's right.
Because I met him as a non-drinker, and before we got married, I told him, if you ever decide that you want to drink again, say goodbye to me and walk out that door, and don't look back.
He
you didn't use those words. You're the one.
If you look back, you can see the shotgun getting you back in the
that's
head.
that's the Monday night version. We need to have her on Saturday night and hear that
Yeah.
version.
Yeah, Saturday night we can
That
do
version is very different.
That way you can see the shot coming your way.
Well, see,
But it
Miss
still,
Alice,
it still gets the point across, Eddie.
Miss Alice, how that came up was I started off a joke that Texas Cruiser, CNS Travels, and Cruising Chris M walked into a bar while Eddie stood outside. That's how the joke
Yeah.
started. Because
Yeah.
we know what Eddie's law is.
Yeah. Oh, you got that right.
Yeah.
I'm the designated driver. I'm not waiting outside.
Cause we know what Eddie's choice is and what he wants. in
Exactly. We
life.
know Eddie's choice. Eddie
When
chooses
we were
you.
walking, doing grocery shopping way back when, and there was, I don't know what beer, if it was Budweiser or whatever it was, and he's like, oh, Budweiser. And I said, listen, the day you decide you want to drink again, you can walk out the door. It's either me or the beer, or alcohol.
Right.
So for 20 years, a little over, he's chose me over that, and I'm thankful for that.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no blurred lines there. Ain't no blurred lines there.
I can vouch for that, Alice. He's been real good about it. He's been on the straight and narrow for sure.
And he makes sure everybody knows it too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's been around, hey, nothing against anybody that wants to drink, that's you and that's fine. And I'm okay with that. But as a personal choice, my father was a weekend drinker. He was sober all week long, and the weekends from Friday night till Monday morning, he was drinking, or till Sunday night, because, and I didn't like seeing what I saw growing up. And so, I loved my dad, but
Right.
I'm not going to, be with someone that wants to,
Oh yeah.
drink and do things like what I saw my father going through. My father's excuse was always, at least I'm home. He would tell my mother, I'm home with you getting drunk. I'm not, out hanging out in a bar getting drunk, but still, it just wasn't what I want for my life. So anyhow, I'm glad that this guy stays away from it.
Oh yeah.
And you got a good one, and he's
ma'am.
got a good one. So
That's
it's,
right.
it's a match made for you both.
Mm-hmm. Love you. See you later.
Bye, Miss Alice.
I'm gonna have my chocolate milk now. See.
Oh,
There you go.
And Eddie's gonna
That's
have
a
his
jug,
cheese
man.
later.
Yeah.
Eddie's gonna have his bread and butter later too.
No, that's tomorrow. Wait for that now.
Hey, PMB,
I mean,
how
if it
you
comes
doing,
around,
PMB?
what happened? Bread and butter.
Hey, Danny said that Alex just needs to make sure he don't pop any more wheelies.
Looks like we got Scott back here. Hello, Scott.
Oh yeah, Scott's been in and out tonight.
He comes
Oh,
in
yeah.
and out. He comes, yeah.
He's popping around. I think he made it home finally, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he finally made it
Yeah.
home.
After the
Anyway,
trials and tribulations.
Harmony got amped, and they did a lot of work on that ship. I was looking at all the stuff they'd done. They changed the pool into more like a resort, beach resort type pool setup. They put a lime and a coconut bar. Casino is the lowest on any ship on the water right now. It's just huge, and they have a huge non-smoking section in there for you non-smokers. The solarium, they did a lot of. They took a deck, the lowest deck of the solarium out from the solarium, and they put in They put in 91 cabins on this ship. They took out the Wonderland, they took out the solarium, lower deck, and added some suites with some high-end suites with vista views and stuff like that, facing out towards the front of the ship. They put the Samba in there, which is one of my favorite restaurants on the water. Is a Brazilian restaurant, but they put another above they extended the second deck of the solarium on top of that lower deck that they built up those suites. They put a open air deck on front of that, on top of that. So there's a lot of lounge chairs and all out there that's open, that don't have the cover on it like they normally did on the solarium. But they've they've done a lot of work on her. They've got, like I said, more cabins. They took out one of the lounges and put in some decks there. They moved the Diamond Lounge to another area to where you got some good views of the water outside now. It's open air and it's brighter now instead of it being in an interior cabin. They took out the robot bar and they put in the pesky parrot there, which is really cool. I like that.
Right.
I like to see that involved. Playmakers went in place of the Mexican restaurant, taking out all the Mexican restaurants, all the ships, and putting in playmakers in place
Yeah,
of
they
them.
took out some more. Yep.
Yeah. They took out the Jamie's Italian Grill and put in, and it took out Jamie's and Vintages, which is next door to each other, and made a Giovanni's Italian Kitchen with wine bar. They're calling it the Giovanni's Wine Bar next door to it. So that's. I mean, they done a lot. They put in El Loco Fresh, which is grab and go type Mexican food up there on the upper decks up around, I think, the sports deck area. And they put in a Royal Escape Room too, which has kind of gotten popular on the Royal Caribbean ships with those escape rooms. And they did a few other things here and there, but I tell you what, they've done a lot of work on that ship, along with the livery paint job on the side. But it's interesting. Oh, Scotty! Hey, Scotty! Whoop whoop whoop! Scotty J, how you doing, man? I didn't miss anybody, did I? I'll give them the update on Harmony. Okay. Allure has the mason jar. I have heard Allure does have a mason jar. I don't remember them putting one in on Harmony. That seems kind of strange, but I do know a mason jar went on Harmony. I do know. I mean, Allure got a mason jar. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they took out the comedy club and the Crown Lounge to expand their casino. I know Nelly was saying that they
Yes,
have a really nice casino. So
I think it's new. I have to think about. I'll have to think what it's later in the year though. I know that.
and they relocated the Vitality Cafe
Yeah.
to make great for new staterooms on the 6th deck.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about that? What was it? Was it going to charge you for bringing food from the buffet to the cabin?
That's going to be very hard to control.
Yeah,
Gotta
that
be,
That,
I
That's
don't know how
on,
that's going to really work.
that's on Costa, and I think
Costa, that's the one.
Yeah. I agree with Eddie. How are they going to control it? I mean, surely they're not going to say, okay, this was found outside your room, so we're going to charge you because, you're going to have people like, I'm going to take my tray and I'm going to put it outside Eddie's room,
Right.
so they're going to charge Eddie.
right.
What's going to go on with that? Or are the cabin stewards going to narc on you,
Right.
for having a plate in your room, but yet you can still order room service?
Right.
But they'll still give you room service. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how they're going. The only way I can see that they would actually be able to enforce something like that is if they find the plates in your room, you don't put them out in the hall, and then it's going to be your room store. So depending on how you tip them, whether or not they're going to find it,
I mean, Costa is, over in Europe. So, I mean, the tipping culture is kind of different over there. So,
Right. Yeah. And they did say that it was just over there, that nothing was changing, over here yet.
but it is a Carnival Corporation. So, they who knows? They may be, putting their toe in the water and
Right.
see what the temperature is.
Yeah. But it would, if they actually charged, it would be it'd be a money maker for them.
Yeah, it's like $65 a pop in
Yeah.
America.
And you walk up and down the halls at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and there's plates and stuff everywhere.
Right.
And then
Hey, Will,
probably
G,
at least that many has got plates in their room that they ain't even set out yet. So
Right. But
know,
Harmony
and
did
I
not get a
agree.
mason jar, Will G.
And I agree. I don't think it's a good look for the cruise line to, have people put their plates out in the hallway. I mean, especially with me and a scooter, I've can't tell you how many trays I've had to run over, just because of the narrow hallways or just plates on both sides or what have you. I think they should just call room service or something like that and say, hey, come and pick up my tray. There's nothing wrong with that. And I've asked my room steward what I should do on different cruise lines. They always say, hey, just call back down to room service and just tell them, hey, you're done, and have them come pick it up. They'll knock on your door for you. So it's not,
Right.
an eyesore.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And,
Yeah.
I know Carnival does say to put them out there, and that's fine for them, but I'd leave it in my room and stack it up. And I know it's a pain
I have
for
a
my room
problem
steward,
doing that. Yeah,
but
I have a problem
I
doing
think
that.
I think it's better than leaving it out in the hallway.
yeah, what
too.
Carnival says, to put it out there because they have people that's all they do. It's supposed to go check the halls to pick it up.
But it doesn't happen the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, and it then it adds on to the room stewards when they come in to clean the room up, and they got to get them and take them somewhere because they don't have anywhere right there to store dirty plates and stuff. So that's what they say is their reasoning for doing it. But
Yeah. But Chris and John Hill said they're not doing it yet. So
Yeah, it's the key term.
Yeah.
right.
right, not a good look. It's not a good look. No.
At least put your napkin over the plate.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to see a half-eaten burger and fries.
And then, oh yeah. Hey, Carl, how you doing tonight? Hey, Carl. But yeah, it's got to be a better way. I mean, come on.
Yeah, like Lori said, put a tray at the end of the hallway, or even put something over
Right.
by the elevators.
Right.
But then would people even utilize that if it was there? I know I would if that was if that's what we were supposed to do. I would do it, but I mean, half the people probably wouldn't, but I would.
Yeah, I think some folks would do it, but then you got some. I mean, just like on Lido deck, they got places set off to the side where you can go throw trash away or leave dirty plates or cups or whatever, and they still just slide it up under the lounger they're sitting in.
Right, exactly.
Wait for somebody to come by and pick it up. So, just some people would do it, some people ain't. Just I don't care what the policy is and what you do to have it laid out for them.
Yeah. We had Mariner in today, and she left on time. This time of year it's kind of quiet as we don't have all the ships that we normally have. Some of the ships they do summer routes and itineraries and other locations. Then they'll come back in the fall. That's when we have our most ships, and ships soon too. The Disney I'm starting to get more and more word that Disney will be sending us ship for year-round sailing, and it's going to be a bigger, newer ship. I keep hearing Wish, but we'll see. We'll see. That's kind of ambitious, but we'll see. There we go. Well, daggone it. There we go. Yeah. Let's see what Lori had. We actually take our Lido plates back up. I call for extra hot water when we're done, and have them take our room service tray. Oh, there you go. That's a thought. Is fixing the cook. I meant to look it up today. Regent's coming this pretty quick here, and they have advertised that they had released their calendar for 27, 28, and that Regent is on that calendar for 27, 28 for one of the Regent ships to come to Galveston, one of the 7 Seas. So that's exciting. They had to see that in Galveston. Yeah, next Saturday, Mariner's supposed to be back Saturday, and you be on her, huh, Nelly? That's a good ship. That's a good ship. Mariner's has a huge follow. So I'll definitely be seeing you down there, or by Saturday morning. Packed all their clothes in one suitcase before driving. 6 hours cruise got there and realized they forgot the suitcase. Oh no!
Oops.
Oops. Yeah, it's a 5-dater. Yeah. Yep. I saw some guy complaining to Carnival, saying he's talking about all kinds of bad things, saying all kinds of bad words and all that out loud. Oh, I take it back. It's Royal Caribbean he did that to. They went down there with a bunch of other people and all that, and he turned his luggage in and all that. Well, he left his passport in there, and they tried to go on board the ship to find his luggage and never could find his luggage before the ship left. And he was talking about how sorry they were for not doing it right, getting his luggage back to him, get his passport. He failed to understand that he's the one that screwed up. Why put your passport in your luggage? I don't understand that. that passport should be on your person when you leave the house. I don't care if you're going to get 2 days early. I carry that passport wherever I go, just so I know it's on my person, ready for the cruise.
Yeah, before I leave the house, I mean, I keep my passports in a passport wallet, and I double check before I even pull away from the house because it's an hour and a half to the airport. And when we get to the airport, I double check to make sure it's there before we get out of the car.
Yeah.
You know, it's just one of those things. I'm just kind of, OCD about it. It's just.
Oh, that's why I am, Chris. I am so that my mind. We have left wine at home. We were able to bring 2 bottles of wine. We have left it at home because I'm constantly thinking about those passports more than the wine.
Oh,
Because it's just one of those things. It's just spend all this money. 'Cause you're not going to get on a ship, and I'm not going to fly.
Yeah.
All the way down there. I mean, granted, we get there the night before. Could I have my son, FedEx me the
Right.
10 a.m. arrival or something like that? Yeah, he could, but that I don't want to have to do that if I don't need to.
Right. Well, Chris, we have a story to talk about. The
yeah, I went
CNN
ahead and come
traveler,
up with one.
the Texas Cruiser, and Cruising Chris M walked into a bar in Canada. The bartender says, "Welcome. What can I get you?" CNN Travel says, "I'll take a cruise deal with unlimited desserts." The Texas Cruise says, "Make mine bigger and add barbecue sauce if possible." That's right. Cruising Chris M looks around and says, "Do y'all have Wi-Fi? My subscribers need to know what ship we're booking on. We're booking next." A few minutes later, the bartender comes back and says, "There you go. 3 drinks and 1 plate of poutine." The Texas Cruiser looks confused and says, "Why do we only get 1 plate?" The bartender replies, "Because every time you cruise creators, get together, nobody eats. Y'all just spend 4 hours debating which cruise line has the best buffet." That's true. Okay. That's right, Rick. It happened a lot more than you think. Yeah, I know, Lori. I know. The passport is on your person. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Let's see.
Passport goes in my
Oh,
book bag, and my book bag goes wherever I go.
Yeah.
well, give us a report on Mariner, Nellie, when you get back.
Yeah. Nellie, you're going to be sleeping in the doghouse when you get back.
Yeah. Always should carry a birth certificate as well as backup in closed loop cruise. I got thinking about that the other day. Is that something I need to start thinking about? Yeah.
Well, the thing is, if I carry my birth certificate, I probably put it in the same place my passport is. So if I forget one,
yeah.
I'm forgetting them both. Because I don't have
I'll
another
carry-
second safe place.
Yeah.
And that's why I got a passport, so I wouldn't have to take my birth certificate around with me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's your first ID. Yep, it is.
Shoot, somebody, I can't remember, was it you, Chris? Somebody was saying that if you had an iPhone, you could link your passport to your phone. Was that you that was saying that?
Yeah. With an iPhone, you can link it to it, and then you can do that touchless ID with your passport too, which is good for airports. I don't think it'd get you on a cruise though.
Right.
That's a
And-
good idea, Lori. I like that idea. You see, a reminder on the steering wheel the night before. It says, "Where are the cash passports?" We've
Yeah.
had it years now. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, see, mine goes in my book bag. My book bag always goes. I mean, even if I go to a hotel overnight, my book bag goes with me. So it's got my pills and everything in it. So it's always there.
I always go through the book bag because that's when I got keep all the cameras and stuff in if we're flying or something like that. So they all stay with me.
Right.
And so the night before, I check, make sure everything's there, passports, boarding passes, all that stuff. And then the next morning before we leave, I go back through and double check again and make sure it's all there and nothing happened overnight. No gremlins come and took anything out.
Exactly. they're going to take that passport and that boarding pass.
That's right.
So
Is that a boarding? I tell you what, Google Wallet. Now, the Google Wallet, when I went on MSC, it had my boarding pass. Whenever I did all that stuff, it automatically do my when I got the boarding pass. And I went up there, and they actually used boarding pass to bring us in. And,
that's
pretty
all
cool.
good. That's all good unless you're staying on Carnival when they still want the paper copy.
Yeah.
That blew my
Right.
mind.
Yeah. Yeah. They still
Well,
want
I'm still old
paper
school.
copies.
I
They
feel like I
stamp
have
it initially.
Yeah. I'm still old school. I like to have the paper, stuff with me. But I was interested that they took that off my phone too. I had the paper copies. So, yeah, day of, yeah. Yeah, Em, where on your iPhone is it? On your wallet or what? Where is it?
She's asking you. I don't have none of that on my phone.
She's asking Chris where you put your passport on the iPhone. And he's looking to
I don't
see-
have an iPhone, so that's
Oh.
not a question for me. So I don't know.
Danny says on the wallet. Danny said wallet. So I go with that.
I don't have a password ID, so nothing on my phone
Yeah.
because phones do get stolen too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but mine's all secured. So
I tell
why
you
I
what,
need-
that
I need is to-
on Terminal 10 in Galveston, that they have it also at the MSC terminal, the facial recognition system. God, that's fast.
Oh yeah.
That is smooth and fast. I mean, it's a real pleasurable experience going get on the ship. You don't spend long in that super fine terminal that we have. He's going on up on the ship, man. Yeah, I don't trust my phone for that reason, Lori. Yep.
Yeah, well, that's like if I have excursions or different things that we booked or whatever. It'll be on my phone, but I still print off the paper copy and take that with me in case I lose my phone before we get to the excursion or whatever.
Right.
Have both of them.
I'm not so worried about losing my phone. But now that I've had the experience of my phone dying on me,
Right.
that's what I'm more worried about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that, Nelly. Yep. I understand that. Yep.
Another thing, we I can't remember where we were. We were in one terminal. I won't say we were. I can't. Anyway, the boarding passes were on the phone, but there wasn't a strong enough signal because I just had it, in the app on my phone. I didn't have it stored on my phone, and so you couldn't pull it up because the signal wasn't good enough.
Oh yeah.
So,
I can understand. Yeah, that's one thing that bothers me about that. People say they have all their stuff on the phone. They go up there and show and all that, but how many times has the phone failed on me?
right.
And the cell tower signal gets weak, and I don't know. I'm still old school.
Oh yeah.
I like to have that. I just did the. I've already put it up on the counter. The passports. I did the passport check-in. Even though the cruise not to December, MSC let's go ahead and do our cruise check-in now. I already got boarding time and everything. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock boarding time, and I'm excited about that. Get this we like to get on board early. Hey Malibu, how you doing tonight?
Hey, Malibu, aren't you on a cruise?
I thought you said that the other day. He's on a cruise. But Eddie, any news come out today?
Plenty. There is I just did a video a little while ago that Mexico's ports have been picking up a lot of more cruisers and ships in the last 4 months of the year. They are passing way better numbers than last year, in mostly in Costa Maya,
that.
Cozumel, and Progreso. I mean, they're picking up big time. A lot of cruising going there. I don't know if it's because of the Royal Caribbean happening in Costa Maya that is now supposedly happening now. Maybe people want to, go check that out. Then the cruise lines decided to go there more. But so far this year, in the first 4 months of the year, they have already passed the first quarter of the year. They already passed the numbers from last year. So let's see. Hopefully, things will continue to moving forward like they are in Mexico. So we'll see.
Yeah.
To me, the thing for them. It means cruising is picking up even better. Hopefully, everywhere. So
I think Royal is going to get that Perfect Day Mexico thing worked out. There's going to be something. They're going to make some changes, and they had already had plans for mitigating the mangrove sanctuary. They had already determined that they were going to help the Mexican government and Mexican people on protecting the mangroves. But they're going to kick in something more. They'll probably move the footprint of the water park over to the south a little, and the port. I just had faith in Royal Caribbean, getting that
or
work
cut
out.
down on the number of slides that we're supposedly doing there too. That's why
Yeah.
we have such a big park. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be full when you have cabanas and people to stay overnight or a few nights there. Then it'd be different. But for
Yeah,
a group to come in and stay and then leave again.
Yeah, and I think they're going to cut down on that lazy river too, because it's supposed to be like the longest lazy river too. I think it's supposed to be close to a mile long or something like that.
Right.
So yeah, they'll probably shorten that up too. And I just think that they'll make sure that people are financially satisfied with their decision.
Yeah.
I think is probably
Well,
this way to put it.
also updating the sewage treatment plant. That's what's creating all the issues with all the damaging the reef and the mangrove sanctuary and all that. Royal Caribbean said they will modernize the sewage treatment plant. So that'll help a lot. So
And they've already got all that property,
Right.
cleaned out, and they've already redone a lot of the roads. So they're not going to pull out. I mean, they've already got a couple hundred
No.
million.
Yeah.
sunk
Oh, they
into
got-
it. They're going to make sure they protect their investment.
Yeah, they'll
There's
do
a
something
reason
that's
why-
what it originally planned
Yeah.
to be.
yeah, there's a reason why whenever that all came out, all that issues with the courts and that environmental agency for Mexico and the Mexican president came out with that's a dead project and all that. That's the reason why Royal Caribbean came out. I thought the response was moderate. It wasn't over the top. It was a moderate response. Okay, we fully understand that you do not like the project and all that. We will accept your response. I was thinking at times that's kind of. I mean, they're not screaming, shouting, or threatening to sue or anything like that. They're going to do something to mitigate that. So something's working. Something's going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. And I think Royal Caribbean is going to get it done. I really do.
Well,
Like I said, they got
and here's
money
the-
tied up in it already.
like
And
Nelly's
here's the
saying,
thing.
them Royal or Mexico, either one probably won't expecting the Greenpeace and everybody else to come out like they did. And you know,
Right.
Mexico can't go along with it with everybody else, all the environmental groups against it.
Right.
So they've got to come back and change things around and come up with a new plan, and then they'll roll that out.
Right, and that's the thing. This is kind of reinforcing what Nelly's saying.
Yeah.
Mahahual only has like 3,000 residents, yet they got millions of people signing that petition.
Right.
Saying that they don't want it. So where did these millions of people come from? They sure as heck ain't from Mexico. Because Mexico
Carnival,
doesn't have a stellar record.
Carnival Lowell people. That's
Right.
who it is. Carnival people.
Yeah, because Mexico doesn't exactly have a stellar record when it comes
That's
to
who all signed that dang
environmental
petition.
issues. So, it's there's something smelly going on. I mean, it's kind of like the Chicago vote.
Yeah.
They got people coming up out the ground to sign a petition.
Oh yeah. But
And it could
No,
also always be just publicity.
Yeah.
So be more people listening to what they're doing there, so people be more excited about it. So who knows?
Yeah.
And speaking about money, we got the issue going on in Barcelona where they're going to spread it out over 2 or 3 years, raising that per port fee,
Right.
for people just coming in to stop and stay for a day.
Yeah.
And it's going to equal out about $9 per person, and the cruise line's not going to eat that. They're going to, but they're not charging it to people who are leaving out of Barcelona. They're only charging it to people who stop in Barcelona for a port stay, for a 1-day stay. And,
That's
they're-
funny, Ellie. That's
so
funny.
the cruise line are going to pass that along to all the passengers. They'll probably just charge it.
Right. Well.
well, Royal's got enough money that they'll be able to line some pockets or do something. You see that?
Oh, you know that.
They
They got plenty of dollars right now.
They
They got plenty of funds.
first quarter profit was $1 billion. First
Yeah.
quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, heck, they probably make that much off of Nelly alone.
Nelly and Rick, $500 million
Yeah.
fee.
That Moneybags Nelly, man, he forked all that out. I tell you.
Well, they would have a $1.5 billion profit if they didn't pay Rick the other $500 million. So he does all the supporting he does, the promoting he does.
Yeah, all the supporting he does in Galveston. They got to pay the governor of Galveston.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Here we go.
That's true, Nelly.
Yeah, they got. I think they got more than that, Dwayne. 163 million. See, they also paved all the streets and going into Mahahual. At Moonscape Road Drive you had going in there. Now they got the roads fixed, and they've done a lot of work in that area. They sure have.
Yeah, I think they've got close to $300 million invested in it already between the property.
Yeah, I think you're right.
everything else.
That's the number I was thinking. Yeah. So anyway, so you got anything else, Eddie?
You want me to hit you with something? Yes, I got plenty to give you.
Hit me with your best shot.
That's what the show is, cruise news, man.
Here we go.
Sherman, on Wednesday nights, I had a question there. You talking about making adjustments because was Scotty J's show changing or something? I thought I heard something to that effect.
No, I don't. I don't have any plans to change anything right now. I mean,
Okay.
still 8 o'clock Eastern and y'all's time.
Yeah, 7 o'clock Central.
The only thing we
Okay.
did. The only thing we did last week was Chris come in because Uncle Dave was gone.
Yeah, yeah. I think Dave's going to be there, or he's going to call in or something, wherever he's at. I
No,
seen.
he's back. He's back home now.
Yeah, I saw the CCA pictures of him and all that. It looked like he had a good time.
Well, I got some news about one of the Virgin cruises, and apparently a crew member got fired from the cruise line over assault allegations during Valiant Lady's recent visit to dry dock in Fincantieri Palermo, that's in Italy. Routine maintenance and new upgrades were not the only thing to take place on board. According to Palermo Today, a romance between two crew members, George Dangerous, a 26-year-old female crew member from Peru, accused her partner, a 32-year-old man from Peru, of sexual assault. The couple, who
Really?
had been together for 3 years, share a cabin with the permission of Virgin Voyages. The adult-only brand permits crew members who are in a relationship to live together, subject to rank and cabin availability. On the night of Wednesday, May 20th, going into Thursday, May 21st, the boyfriend allegedly groped his girlfriend without consent and tried to hold her down in an unwanted attempt to have sexual intercourse in their shared cabin. She managed to break away and seek refuge among some flight attendants who helped her, the terrified crew member, notify the police. The Maritime Border Police, who activated Red Coat protocols, interviewed the woman in a protected environment and videotaped her accusations. During the interview, she tearfully showed investigators marks on her arms that were caused by the violence. Cruise Hive has also learned that the woman was examined by a local hospital to corroborate her story and to determine what medical treatment might be necessary. It is unclear if she has rejoined the cruise ship or has stayed on land to recover. Following the investigation, the male crew member was removed from the lady ship and his employment was terminated. He was escorted off Valiant Lady by a security team and placed on the first flight back to Peru through a coordinated effort between the ship staff and Manfredi Borsellino, chief of police. It is unclear if criminal charges might still follow. While Virgin Voyages has not commented publicly on the situation, the cruise line has a zero tolerance policy against violence on any other actions that could jeopardize the safety of its guests or crew members. So
Wow.
somebody, in not a good way.
Wow. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stupid.
Yeah,
Well,
not making good choices, man.
no.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
And that's just people in general everywhere. I mean, it's not,
Oh yeah.
just the cruise industry or just one cruise line. It's everywhere. It's just the way people are nowadays. It's sad. It's getting worse and worse.
Well, more and more people, you have more and more cruises coming out, millions and millions more cruises than we've had in the past, and then you have more crew because you got all these ships coming out. They're hiring left and right. They're trying to staff these ships, so you're going to get some bad apples in there from time to time, and that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate.
Well, what was it? Disney Adventure had a crew member arrested before they pulled out of port.
Yeah.
Because he had an outstanding warrant
Mm-hmm.
before it left Germany.
Yeah.
Before that ship even launched too. So yeah, I think sometimes people just find ways to get around the
Yeah.
background checks, or they slip through the cracks.
Oh yeah.
But I agree. I mean, ships are a microcosm of society. Crew and everybody else. They,
Exactly.
you know,
And that's
You know-
why when I see all these fights on these ships, the Royal Caribbean, Carnival, and a few others, I could see the street attitude. I said, you leave that street stuff back at This is a cruise ship. We all get along. We don't need street crap if you on board the ship.
You know,
no room for it. You know.
And you always see these people on Facebook groups say, is it okay if I let my 11-year-old or 12-year-old walk around the ship by themselves? Well, would you let their 11-year-old or 12-year-old walk around by themselves in the city? I mean,
No,
if the answer is yes, then go ahead. But if the answer is no, then probably wouldn't want to do that on a cruise ship either.
Nope.
Yeah.
So
I
Well, it's the same
I'm
thing.
sorry,
It's just
folks.
sitting on the water.
I mean, you spend all this money to come on the ship to have a great time and all that, but you gotta be aware. You know, when we flew to board Liberty Seas early, we flew a couple of days early so we can spend some time in New York. We got on the subway to go into New York, and you know, people talk about subways are all, you know, angry at each other and they mean to each other. A lady on the subway leaned over and told Donna and said, "You need to zip up your purse just to be on the safe side." And we appreciate that. That was nice of her to say that. Donna's purse was not zipped closed. It was wide open, so Donna zipped it closed. And really nice. I mean, we ran into quite a few nice people on the subways and in New York. And so it's just all a matter of what you get from it, what you bring, what you kind of attitude you approach something. We approached it with the attitude of, we're going to have a good time. And we did. We went. Now it was more of a somber time. We went to 911 Museum, 9/11 Museum. But when we left there and went to Times Square, we had a blast. Even though I was assaulted by the superhero. but you know those guys, I know they're probably college students or something in town, and they were having a good superheroes and with my and took pictures all together and all that, and they gave it back to me. I went in and gave them $20, you know, so just for the heck of it. So
well, it's just
yeah, it was, and it's like wherever you go, anywhere on a cruise, it's all a matter till you take the shore, whatever you kind of after you bring into it. Have a good time. If you don't have a good time, but be aware. Be
Rick,
aware of your
Rick.
surroundings.
Rick, if I would have been with you in that Times Square when that happened, things you would have heard. You would have really hear a New Yorker talking. So I'm glad I
Yeah.
wasn't there. Good and good thing that we're nice to you, because I would have done
Yeah.
to go have someplace else. You know.
Right. Thank you, Nelly. I really appreciate that, buddy. You know,
Nice.
you're great, man. I appreciate that a whole lot. Yeah. I seen Chris and Tiffany on High Seas Cruising. They went off trekking through various parts of Honduras of Rotan. And I tell you what, some of those places they went to, I don't know if I would do it. Some of those back streets and stuff like that. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm not just that adventuresome, but
it's just like
anyway.
any big city. You just got to have your head on a swivel and be aware of your surroundings. I mean,
be aware.
It's there's certain parts of Chicago I'm not going to go in, but if you're in the touristy area, you're pretty much okay. But you still got to keep your head on the swivel. Don't.
Right.
Just make sure nobody's following you, nobody's up too close behind you or whatever. But don't go where you're not supposed to go. And there's places in Chicago that I'm not supposed to go. Even though I'm kind of from the area, I just don't go there because that's not my territory. Same thing with going anywhere in different ports. If I'm with a local or something like that and somebody I can trust, then yeah, I'll go there.
Yeah.
Like when we were in Honduras, we took a cab ride with somebody that that was recommended to us. He took us around, from the lean-tos all the way up to the $1 million homes. So
that's funny, Nelly. Oh, that's funny. Yep. But yeah, you just you gotta be aware. Know your surroundings. Yep.
Yeah, you got to keep your surroundings and your head on a swivel and pay attention to what you're doing. And even though you're there to enjoy and have a good time, and
Right.
99% of the time you're safe and do just that, but you got to always be looking out.
You know, just
Hey,
use your
Tricia,
common sense. Common sense. for sure.
Appreciate you a whole lot, lady. I really do. You have a good evening.
Yeah, you're about ready to get out of town though, Tricia. So you enjoy
Yeah,
yourself.
she got to get.
She's getting out of
Good
town this
offset,
weekend,
huh?
I think. Same day as Eddie, I think.
Yep.
Smart man, Nelly.
I'm
You
leaving
got a smart
Saturday.
dad.
They're leaving Sunday.
Yeah, smart dad. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
well,
Well, Rick, you got dance for Nelly. They paid $5.
yeah, yep.
Yeah, get up and
I
dance.
tell you what, that 911 museum, I highly recommend that. Anytime y'all go to New York, go to that 911 museum. It is well done.
Remember,
How they did
it's not really a museum. It is shown as a museum, but it's really a cemetery down there. Okay.
a cemetery, a memorial site. Exactly. You're right, Eddie. You're right. I'm a very strong guy. There's something wrong with me in that, I don't cry at anything and all that. But when I went down there, and I'm an ex-industrial firefighter, and I was at home that day when I saw all that stuff happening. I was watching Good Morning America when that second plane hit that building. Right then and there, I said, "Uh-oh, we're at war with somebody." And then when that tower fell, I knew there was a bunch of my brother firefighters were in that building doing what they do. That is saving lives and putting down fires. And I knew right away we just lost a bunch of firefighters. When I went to the 911 museum and I saw the ladder truck down there that was crushed, and I knew right away those firefighters who were rode there to that fire scene in that truck perished when one of those buildings fell. That's when I had a somber moment to myself, and I took a video of it and all that, and I even mentioned the video. I said, I just don't know what to say. It was a down moment for me to see that, but everything was so tastefully done. The reflection pools around the footprint of the buildings, you see all these names etched into this metal all the way around. It's something. I mean, it is something that I think a lot of people ought to go see and to pay homage to these people who perished. And I'm sorry. That's just my thoughts on that. And it is a whole lot more than I thought it'd be. And I was proud of how well they've done that.
Oh yeah.
Tricia said she's leaving Sunday.
Yeah. I think Nelly's going on a cruise this weekend too.
Yeah.
He's going on Mariner Saturday out of Galveston.
Yeah, I still got a couple weeks before I can get on mine. So
Well, I still got a little longer than that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for all y'all that's going soon.
yeah,
Yep.
I can still remember being in my living room when all that happened. I was watching Today's
Yeah.
Show too. So
Yeah. I was actually working that day. I was still working, of course, and I was actually working that day. So if it had been, been close to us, I might would have been there in it.
Good night, Nelly. That was Royal Caribbean sent Rhapsody of Seas to Galveston to start sailing. Rhapsody was the first ship to Galveston. That just so happened to be in October, the month after that. And we was on the second sailing out of Galveston. We had Coast Guard, the little Zodiacs and all that, surround us along with a cutter that escorted us out. Then when we arrived in Key West, another Coast Guard cutter surrounding us with those little Zodiac boats. Oh, those guys on the machine guns on the bow of those boats, manning the machine guns. They surround us as they escorted us into Key West. That was, I mean, that was the time, man. That was the time.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, I finished up with a downer. I'm sorry. But I
Well, you
appreciate
still got
it.
15 minutes to turn it around.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, Team
The,
Reese, thanks for stopping in tonight.
what's that?
TRT.
Team Reese popped in tonight.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming
Well, they
by.
did. Did I
Yeah.
miss them?
Yeah.
No, they just
Oh,
popped
my
in. So
God.
Yeah.
they
I
just
am
came
sorry to
in.
miss Team. Yeah, sure. I see them there. Team Reeves. How y'all doing tonight? Oh, the extended version of Texas Cruiser Live. Extended early vision.
Yeah.
But you got anything announced, Sherman, on your shows?
Well, tomorrow night we'll have the tech guy, Ryan Parker from Ryan Parker Studios. We'll be talking about, I'm sure, a lot of different things, but mainly we'll be talking about storage and how to store and save pictures and videos while you're on the cruise and when you get home, and so you can process it into a video or short at what you're going to do with them. And then I'm sure we'll have all kinds of, Eddie's got a device already. And I'm sure we'll start on that and we'll go down a rabbit hole on 20 other things, but it'll be tech related. And Eddie, I got one it's not like yours, but it does have the 3 ports where you can plug it into 3 different things, but it comes with a Fire Stick. It's like 128 gig that you connect to it. So you just plug it up, just connect it to your phone and open the app on your phone, and it automatically downloads all your videos and pictures, backs them up on that thumb drive, and then you can just stick it into your computer or whatnot. Which I've had that a little while, probably before the what you've got there is probably the upgraded model. And but some things there, and then of course we'll have all kinds of more news for Wednesday night. We'll hear what Uncle Dave's story from what he went and covered in Florida. We'll hear a little bit about that.
Yeah.
And get that out, and what breaking news happens between now and then. We'll get some stuff. Just like Margaritaville's. They just added a back-to-back cruise package
Ooh, nice.
that they just come out with, and if you do that cruise back-to-back with Margaritaville, you get a lot of perks that everybody's upset about that they're losing with other cruise lines just for doing the back-to-back. I mean, you get laundry service, you get to stay in your cabin, or they're gonna move the stuff for you. You get priority embarkation, debarkation, so you ain't got to stay in the terminal long. So I mean,
Nice.
back-to-back with them, they're gonna look out for you. So might talk a little bit about that Wednesday night, and like I said, whatever else happens between now and then, I'm sure there'll be some more breaking news come out in the next 2 days. So we'll see what comes up with that. And it'll be, everything will be the same time as normal. Not any time changes. 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central tomorrow, and then 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central Wednesday night.
I tell you, everybody can get something out of that watching that show on Tuesday nights, man. Ryan, man, y'all have some good stuff, man.
Well,
Hey,
and,
Wade,
that-
you.
and the stories thing that come from a few people sending me questions about it or saying, "Hey, this might be a good topic," because it was being talked about in some other shows. And last Tuesday, when I was out, Eddie and Ryan started, unbeknown to them, started down that line with storage devices and whatnot. So I said, "Hey,
Yeah.
it's a good segue right into next week." Tuesday nights we seem to have a lot of. We'll get on a topic or a subject, and we'll have a lot of 2-3 parters. We'll go for have 2 parts, 2 weeks, or sometimes we've had 3. But and so, but anybody that has a question about something that they want to know about, like that, along the tech lines, or how to edit videos, or how to do stuff with YouTube or different software or whatever, send me a message and we'll maybe something that we can do a show on, or maybe even have you come up and on the show and talk about it and go from that. Because I mean that's what Tuesday's all about, is just to help each other and help each other grow. So
Hey, Dwayne, just go to CNS Travels, and you'll see he has that show on his list of on subscription, and you'll see when that show goes on, or get the link. He's
Yeah, if
asking about the
Cooktime's
link to
live,
the
you
show.
should have his thumbnail up.
Yeah.
let's see if I can grab it right quick here.
Oh, there it is. Danny already provided it.
All right,
Dang, he's
Yeah.
on it.
Danny.
I thought she left. I was going to ask Danny to do it, but I thought she already left. Okay. That's for tomorrow's show. Yep. Man. Hey, I'm okay. It's okay if I'm a little hard on Danny. Danny's harder on me than that.
Be careful though. You see what
Danny
happened.
makes me pay for it.
See what happened last week.
Yes, I did. Yes, I sure did.
You needed Danny, and Danny was like, "Pfft, you said you didn't need me."
Yeah. So, yep. Some dude on a cruise. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, that's somebody new coming in.
How you doing?
Yep, he's some dude on a cruise.
I'm glad you found us.
Yeah, I'd like to be him.
He's what a lot of us dudes would like to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-oh. Yes, ma'am. I hear you.
She gonna come out with it. She gonna come out with them wrenches in both hands and swinging and take you out.
Yep. She'll do something more with that picture I just showed you guys earlier.
It's bad when she blocks you on your own channel, Rick.
As Wakeview says, don't mess with the Dizzle.
Nope. For sure.
Emma's still floating around out there. She can create some hurt for me too. Oh man. Oh well. Let's see. Later. Oop, it jumped on me. Later, Dwayne. Hope everything's okay in Scottsdale. I know it's probably heating up already.
Well, it seems like Scott is back in town, so that's why it's heating up over there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Right.
Scott's making it too hot.
So,
He said earlier today. I saw where he said that he ain't gonna leave Arizona for at least 6 months after the experience he had getting back home.
right.
What a whiner.
Who had an anniversary? Oh man, happy anniversary.
Oh, Keith from
Oh, Keith, okay.
Wakeview Travel.
Oh,
Yeah,
happy anniversary, Keith.
happy anniversary.
Happy
Congrats.
anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Well, we don't have much more news about Galveston other than that, just waiting for it to come out. I missed the Mariners Day last Friday because I was on the way out of Galveston, out up the hill country, and I really would like to attend that. But that's a weird time to do the Mariners Day on the day before the weekend of Memorial Day, and so I could have gotten some stuff out of that. But I saw some reports on it. It was good program and all that. And it's more for the Galveston College, and Texas A&M and all that. They're all ganging up and having these classes for Mariners, future Mariners, to help train the future the staff and captains and first officers and all that for the cruise ships, not cruise ships, but more for the cargo ships, Mariners, and they're starting all these programs. Another thing is they made a big thing out of the Davy Industries across the way and on Pelican Island, and they already have some contracts to build some Coast Guard cutters, and for the U.S. government, and they're kind of getting big time over there now. More possibilities of building other ships while they're at it. So I expect to see some contracts on building some more ships over there. Trying to be like the Cam fam. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, well,
And that's a high goal.
Mitch come back in a while ago and said, y'all still going strong. That's why I said, yeah, we're trying to be like the Cam fan.
Yeah.
I agree there, Keith. I agree.
Well, there was a story the other day about a mom complaining to Carnival that her son got sent back to the ship. I think it was in Bahamas because he was wearing camouflage pants. He was wearing camouflage pants. She was saying, well, the cruise line is responsible for telling them of what to wear. Well, the thing is, they do say it in right on their webpage, camouflage clothing should not be worn in the following countries.
I bet you can read the ticket.
I bet you
all the
didn't read it
information
either.
on the ticket. It's there.
And it says recommended attire for certain countries. And you can even go look it up. I mean, you can look at Dr. Google, Bahamas, Antigua, Barbados, Jamaica.
Do not wear that camo, man.
No,
Anywhere in the Caribbean.
You can get arrested for it.
That's right.
You may not be allowed back on the ship.
Even a camo backpack. I mean, they'll send you back or arrest you.
She ought to be glad that they were thoughtful enough to let him go back on the ship to change clothes, man.
Right. Granted, he was 10, 12 years old, but still, you got to understand that.
Yeah.
And it's plainly on the website. Do not wear camo clothing when you're in the Bahamas.
Yeah, that's right. Mitch. Best thing is just don't if you go on a cruise or you traveling around the world, don't take camo and out take care of it.
And I have a lot of kinfolk. My brother's one of them, and that's all they wear. I said, I see that. And I said, just wear that when you go deer hunting. Don't. Yeah, I probably need to do another piece on my YouTube channel about that. So it's because there's a lot of Texans here, a lot of people in my region who are like that, Chris. There's a lot of them down here like that, and
you just got to understand you can't do it.
Yeah, you got to do it. And I mean,
even
women wear the camo stuff,
Yep. And there's a time where what was it, about a month where there were two people arrested because they had shells in their backpacks, and they got arrested. I think it was in Nassau. It was like one got put in jail for a little bit, another one got a hefty fine. It was like a month where it all happened too. It was like back to back.
I agree,
You know,
Mitch.
it's,
I agree. Yep.
so you just got to be, you know, I mean, granted, if you use your backpack for other stuff, just just empty it out. You know, just be a little smart.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't have to be really smart, just be a little smart. Heck, I can figure it out. Y'all should too.
Right.
That's right.
No blowing nose in public. But yep. Just don't do it, folks. Just don't do it. You know, fishing shirts is a big thing down here in this coastal area of Texas. Buy you a bunch of fishing shirts, man. I got about 30, 40 of these things, and they look nice, and just do the right thing. Just do the right thing. Well, but guys, we made it 2 hours. Believe it or not, we made a 2 hour show out of this thing, and like Nelly says, it was a good show. If Nelly says it's a good show, hey, I feel excited.
That's a compliment coming from Nelly. I mean, that's a true compliment.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Golf shirts with dinosaurs. Nobody take you serious. Hey, you got that right. Anyway, guys, I appreciate all of you guys showing up for the extended version of the Texas Cruiser Live. We had a great time, man. We had a lot of stuff to talk about, and you guys you do your usual thing. You brought stuff for us to talk about, and I like that. So,
Oh yeah, it was a good time.
you guys just be careful out there. Memorial Day is over with now. I hope you remembered those who protected us and who have fallen, and make sure that we still have this country we have today. I'm proud of this country. I'm proud of you guys. And like Miss Donna says, man, hit that like and subscribe, but make sure you hit all of our channels, hit like and subscribe, and wave everybody, Donna.
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
Yep. And book a cruise. Have fun.
Book a cruise, man. Hope you catch you on the cruise, man. I think Dwayne's going to be on that cruise with me. He's mentioned something about MSC in December. He knows what date I'm going, December 6th. So
Well, I mean, we booked the cruise and in your backyard, and you ain't even gonna.
I know you did. Situations, man. Situations. Anyway, y'all have a good night, and I'll see you. I guess Sherman's tomorrow night, and then Wednesday night for all of us. We'll see you Wednesday. You good to go, Eddie? Okay. Everybody have a good one now. Bye.